Welcome back to the channel. It's Agent B here. Every day, I break down the high probability setups across Forex, crypto, and commodities to give you a clear bias and analysis of the market before the day starts. Whether you're tracking dollar, Bitcoin, or gold, I've got the levels you need to watch. Let's get into the analysis. Hi, it's 1st of April 2026, 9:45 a.m. in the morning. So we can see that yesterday's daily candle was a bullish closure and price have swept previous week lows and now trading above weekly open. So we can see that price is now very bullish in terms of low time frame. We have swept lows and reclaimed levels. But overall, the market structure has been bearish in daily time frame and sort of like range bound right here. So overall, we can't do much, but we can say that price might have a bullish strength intraday. So let's see what we can do from this euro. So I do anticipate that price might get a retracement down to here, sweeping this liquidity and touching this FVG. So after price reclaim daily open, I think that price might go higher, okay, to sweep previous week highs since we have swept previous week lows. Yeah, so overall this is the Euro USD analysis for today. Alright, the next pair will be GBP USD. So for GBP USD, price is a bullish closure. We have swept previous day lows and closed within the candle range. But we can see that for GBP, it's much weaker than Euro USD because we haven't reclaimed certain levels like the weekly open, although the previous week low has been swept. But now still, price is trading below weekly open. And we can see that from yesterday's, Tuesday's price movement, we have swept an important liquidity, daily liquidity, and now price is trading above that liquidity, so we might expect a reversal from here, but still it's a risky retracement of a bigger bearish picture, market structure. And right now, if I'm wanting to long this GBP USD, I want to see price reclaim weekly open, then only it shows strength for a risky long setup in a bearish market structure. But overall, it's still weaker than Euro USD. So if price trades below daily open and shows rejection, it might go down to sweep again. But I think it won't likely to happen because overall all the Forex pairs are still bullish. So yeah. Alright, moving on to AUD USD. So the weekly bias is bearish, but what we can see here is that price swept previous week lows and have a range here during the start of the week. And now from yesterday, we have reclaimed weekly open. And price closed a bullish candle, a strong bullish candle yesterday. So today we might anticipate that price might go higher. But still, this is a retracement of a bearish bigger picture. So we need to be very careful on these longs. So what price might do here is that it might test this FVG out to fill it, and also testing this previous day highs before going a move up. And also it might touch this daily open. So overall, I would still see a smaller retracement here than a bigger move up. But overall, this move very risky because it's a bullish retracement of a bearish market structure. So yeah, that's all for AUD USD. Alright, the next pair will be NZD USD. So we can see that NZD USD had a bullish daily closure right here, and price has swept a major liquidity, a daily liquidity right here. And after ranging, it reclaimed certain levels for a while. It's the weekly open and daily open. And right now, price is breaking down from that. So from a bearish market structure and a bearish weekly bias, I can anticipate that price came up to sweep previous day high and now staying below daily open and weekly open. So it all depends when price retests daily open and see whether there's rejection. So if there's acceptance above this level, it's a risky long. But if there's rejection, I think that the bearish momentum will continue due to a bigger picture. And yeah, that's all for NZD USD. So for the next pair will be USD JPY. So overall, the weekly bias is bullish, but we have seen that price swept previous week highs and immediately lost weekly open, and now trading up below weekly open. And price show momentum as a bearish closure for the daily candle. So today, we might anticipate that price might go lower to sweep the previous week lows, although it's a retracement of a bigger market structure. And right now price has swept this liquidity right here, so once we lost daily open, it might be a good opportunity to short this USD JPY down into the previous week lows. Let's get into USD CAD. So overall USD CAD weekly bias is bullish, and market structure in terms of daily is bullish also. So after price swept this major liquidity, we have a 1 hour market structure change right here, and now price is staying below this liquidity, and we might expect a retracement deeper into the weekly open and FVG, daily FVG, before moving up. So right now what we can see is that price is still staying below daily open, and we have swept previous day lows. So what I want to expect during the next sessions will be a sweep high of this liquidity and testing this FVG right here, and price stay below daily open, so we can expect a short retracement down into the weekly open and daily FVG, which is a risky one, but overall that's my expectation before a move up. Yeah, and that's all for USD CAD. Alright, the next pair will be USD CHF. So it's much similar as USD CAD. We also have a bullish week bias and a bullish daily market structure, and price also swept a major liquidity right here, and now having a market structure change, which is trading below weekly open, which makes USD CHF much weaker than USD CAD. And what we can see that is that price is still below daily open and weekly open right here. So I believe that once price tests either of these levels, it might get a bigger retracement down, and that will be the anticipated move for today. Alright, now let's dive into XAU. So for gold, we have seen that yesterday's daily closure was above this high, which is a daily structure high. So once broken out, we can expect that daily market structure is bullish, and with such bullish closure for the daily candle, we can expect that price go higher today. And we can see that during Asia session, we have taken out these highs, which is the previous day high. So a retracement into daily open, or even this mini FVG right here, could bring us higher into this daily FVG. And overall, my sentiment for gold is bullish because of the market structure being broken out and the daily bias. Alright, for silver, we can see a similar price action as gold. So the daily candle is also closing above this daily structure high, which we broke out and turns market structure into a bullish market structure. And right now, price is retracing into this 1 hour FVG. So once the price reclaims daily open, we might see strength, okay, going up, which is a push into the daily FVG right here. A push lower will be a very good opportunity for us to long into this daily FVG. So for the last pair we're going to cover will be BTC-USD, which is Bitcoin. So from last week's candle, it's a bearish candle, so overall weekly bias is still bearish, and daily market structure is also still bearish. But from yesterday's daily candle, we can see that it's a bullish closure, so shorts are not ready yet. And right now, price is trying to retrace from here towards the 1 hour FVG. So we can frame a risky long from here into the daily FVG, which we might anticipate that price show its true move going down. And overall, this long will be a risky one because it's a retracement of a bigger daily market structure, which is bearish. And this move right here will be the remove of the week. And yeah, that's my analysis for BTC. Alright, that's it for today's analysis. If you found this breakdown helpful and want to stay ahead of the markets every day, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a daily update. Good luck with your trades, and I'll see you in the next video.